So
So what's your name?
my name is Betty Bivens.
Betty Bivens. Her name Betty too. How long you been living down here, Miss Bivens?
I've been out here since I was 16 years old.
Since you was 16, and you've been living down here since you was 16 with no running water. What's life like living without no running water?
Well, you make the best of what you got.
So how do you do it? Tell the people that ain't never experienced that before what it's like.
We got a well. We use water from a well. We use it from a well, and we use that to wash, bathe with, wash dishes, but we don't drink it.
So where you get your drinking water from?
Around there from the church.
And how often is that?
About every 2 weeks.
So you got to wait 2 weeks before you get some fresh water.
Yeah, and most of the time we buy water. Just whenever they distribute water out around at the church where the mill stop.
So you got to pay for the water.
Yeah, I buy water sometimes.
The water. So you got to buy jugs and jugs and jugs of water to keep stocked up, huh? Okay, let me ask you this. This is your one opportunity to tell Congresswoman Johnson how you really feel about how she's done the community down here by not helping to get the water in Congress. Tell her how you feel.
Tell my Bernice.
Yeah, Bernice.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. The last time I seen that lady, it had to be in 2018. She had a bunch of people down here with her saying that they was going to get running water. And that's the last time I seen that lady. I haven't nobody heard from her since.
So what would you say to her directly if I was her?
Well, I would say directly, why did you just go away and then come back and let us know nothing? Just go away and then come back and say a word.
That's what she did?
We haven't heard from her. We haven't even seen her.
So she invisible?
If she's been down here, most of the time I'm in the house anyway, so if she been down here, I don't know nothing about it. And nobody else know nothing about it. So
do you think she's a good representative of you?
Not really.
Say that.
Not really.
No, you got to say the whole thing. I don't think Eddie Bernice Johnson, yada, 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 yada. Tell her.
Well, the way I feel about it, all of them, they run back and forwards down here. They tell you one thing. Once they get elected, they get the seat. You don't see none of them no more. You don't see none of them anymore.
So what would you have to say to Congresswoman Johnson? I'm trying to still get you to say something directly to her using her name, Congresswoman Eddie Bernice Johnson, yada, yada, yada.
Well, Miss Bernice could have come back and told us something. Because I think it was in 2018 when she was down here. That was the last time I seen her. I mean, it's probably the last time everybody down here seen her. Well, as I know, because I haven't seen her since.
So do you think she's done right by you?
Oh, no, she's not done right by the community. Because she could have came back and she could have said, well, such and such a thing went wrong about the water. This didn't go right, that didn't go right. You know something. Because if I'm not mistaken, that's the last time I seen her down here.
And this 2020?
Yeah, it was 2018. I'm not mistaken. Her and a bunch of people was down here.
And we're in 2020 now.
And that's the last time I seen her. I haven't seen her since.
In terms of your involvement with helping to get the water down here in Sand Branch, did you have any involvement in trying to help negotiate that?
Oh, when Reverend Cahill was living, he did everything he could to try to get water. Everything he could, he tried to do everything he could to get water. But since Reverend Cahill been gone, it's not too much going on no more. It's been gone. It's not too much of nothing going on no more.
Now I'm gonna run right back to Eddie Bernice, and this will be my last question about it. And I want you to elaborate on it. Now, Congresswoman Johnson been sitting in the seat for 42 years, like I said earlier, since 1972. What would you have to say to her about that? I want you to go from A to Z.
Well, the thing I can say is that she came down here and promised us running water, and when she got elected, I guess she forgot about Sand Branch, because Sand Branch is really a uncooperated area. And the only thing we really have down here is like sheriff department, fire department, and ambulance service. That's about it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to that question again, and I like what you just said, but I need you to tell me how you feel, and you use her name, how you feel about her being in that seat so long. Is it right? Is it productive? Or is it not
No,
productive?
not for
So,
her.
so I need you to elaborate that and use her name.
Well, Miss Bernice, I think after she got elected, I think that was just the majority. She wanted to get elected. After all of them get elected, they forgets about this place. Except Reverend Cahill, if he was still here, he would still be fighting for running water. But most of them come down here, they want to be elected. When they get elected, just like Miss Bernice, when she got elected, nobody heard from her since. That's about the way all of them do when they come down here. All they want you to do is get them elected. Then after that, that's it. It's all over.
But see, even down here, it's not enough people to even get a city council person elected.
Because most of the people down here,
You barely got 50 families down here.
most of the people down here done died out. The fighters, they gone. Yeah, and most of them done died out. They gone. Like Cooper, Sister Cooper, and it's a bunch of more down here. They done died out. They all gone.
Now, what was that what you was wanting me to ask her?
How many children she raised down here?
You hear that, Miss Betty?
2 boys.
Where are they now?
Huh?
Where are they now?
One is at work. The other one I can't tell you.
I mean, they still live
Yeah.
down here.
Yeah, my oldest son. No, I had my oldest son at Parkland during the time I had moved to West Dallas. My other son, I had him here. He was born here. When they had this hospital up here called Southeast Methodist,
So,
yeah, that's where they taken me to. He was born here in this house right here. But those are the only 2 kids I have.
it's on the other side. In the back seat.
What's she doing?
Sheep, sign on sheep.
Oh,